Alright, here we are on the last recording. This wants me to find the area, and as we are all aware, in order to find the area you have to multiply the length times the width. So I'm going to be multiplying these two things together. In order to do that, I'm going to use the box method. Let me draw a better box here. Okay, so I'm going to make room for a binomial, because it's a two-nomial times a two-nomial. And then I'm going to break this into two, and I'm going to break this guy into two, and I'm going to put, it doesn't matter which one you put where, I'm going to put this on the top. Again, it doesn't matter. I could put it here if I wanted to, and then I'm going to put this one here, plus 8, and then I start multiplying. So 4 times 7 is 28, x to the 1 plus 1 makes 2, 10 times 4 is 40, there's an x from the side, 8 times 7 is 56, there's an x from the top, and 10 times 8 is 80. There are two like terms. They are on the diagonal. I add them together, I get 96. And so the grand total is 28x to the second plus 96x plus 80. Alright, that is how you multiply binomials. Now I am going to sketch the graph of 6x squared minus 7x minus 5. Use Desmos.com. Alright, Desmos. Okey-doke. Okay, so 6x squared minus 7x minus 5. It's a little bit narrow, so I'm going to zoom in. And move it to the right. That's a little bit too zoomed in. Alright, there we go. As I can see, the first intersection is here at negative 0.5. That's still a little bit too zoomed in. Well, anyway, this one is negative 0.5, and the other one is at 1.667. Those of you who are good with decimals will recognize that as 1 2/3. And this one is negative 1/2. And the vertex is down here. The vertex is this horrible number. Happily, we don't have to put that vertex in. Okay, so let's be really careful about how we graph this. I want negative 1/2 to be this x-intercept, and I wanted 1 2/3 to be the other x-intercept, and it's going to come down. I don't know exactly what the number is, but it's about negative 7 is the minimum, and that's located at about 1/2. So negative 7 is my minimum. So this sketch needs to be pretty good. Down to negative 7, that's where the vertex is going to be. Oh, negative 7 is more like that. Okay, 1 2/3. 1 2/3 is pretty close to 2. And then negative 1/2 is right in the middle of negative 0 and negative 1. And now I'm ready to do my absolute best to connect those with a U shape. Okay, I could have done a better job with that, but that's pretty good. I don't know, it's bugging me. Is there a tool over here? Not really. Honest, I'll try my best here. That's just as good as it's going to get. Okay, what are the x-intercepts? Well, the x-intercepts, that was here, and as I recall, I think it was 1 2/3 and negative 1/2. So it was negative 0.5, 0, and 1.667 times, yeah, 0. But it said that it wanted these to be fractions. And so I'm going to have to turn those into a fraction. 0.5 is 1/2. And 1.667, well, I could use a calculator to do that. 1.6 continuous. Math is the button that you turn into a fraction, and it's 5/3. That's otherwise known as 1 2/3. And 5/3, 0. All right. Okay, so you're going to need to do one of those on your own. This is the one you do on your own. And let's sketch the graph of x squared plus 4. X squared plus 4 looks like this. That's about right. This time I'm going to snip it. Okay, so I have graphed it, and if I were to put that right about there, but it needs to be a little bit bigger. So it comes down and it hits the y-axis right here at 4. And then curves back up again. By the time it's at 10, it's about halfway to 5, so it's about 2.5 at 10, somewhere around there. And then I'm going to connect that with the U-shape. Ah, that was terrible. Okay, what is the vertex of that point? That vertex is located at 0 on the x-axis, located at 0 on the x-axis, and 4 on the y-axis. So that vertex is 0, 4. Is it a minimum or a maximum? That's the bottom of the graph, so that's a minimum. Okay, and that is how to do the test. It took me about 20 minutes, and there's a rule of 4 here, so it takes however long it takes me, it takes you guys about 5 times as long, so it should be about an hour and a half long test for you. Good luck!